Hey everybody, Cinema Sickness here with your daily sickness video, and as always, hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic day. I myself am pretty excited because this week I finally got to do something I've been wanting to do here in the library for a long time now. I wouldn't say that the library is complete or anything like that. The library is always changing. I'm always adding new things and moving stuff, and you never know what's going to happen down here in the library. What you see now will probably be much different in years to come, but nevertheless, there's been something I wanted to do ever since I first built this library, an idea I had, and I sort of got around to doing it, not quite in the way I wanted to, a way that I liked, and a way that was definitely working, but I always knew that I was going to change this up a little bit. I was going to switch things around. I was going to make it even better. I knew one day it would come, and it finally has. It has happened. Something great, something awesome, something I am so excited about that makes, in my opinion, my library just all that much more fun and awesome. So let's take a look. Well, alright guys, here are my two main TVs down here in the library. As you can see, we're watching some Force Awakens. Hell yes, great movie. So my two main TVs, we got my CRT TV for when I want to watch great standard definition, and my 3D HD TV for when I want to watch great high definition. So gotta have both, in my opinion. It's not a proper theater without both TVs, if you ask me. So these are my two main TVs that I am always using. Use either one every single day, or at least nearly every single day. But we also have a second HD TV back here, which many of you are well aware of. I added this, I don't know, not too long after I had the library. I'm surrounded right now by movies, so if I get sounding a little weird right now, I do apologize. But this was actually the old computer monitor I had. It's actually it's a Vizio HD TV, but I was using it as a computer monitor, which worked out amazingly well. I loved using this as a computer monitor, but I then eventually switched to a laptop. I had no need to use this as a computer monitor anymore, so I mounted it up here to the wall. And I was very much excited about doing this. I love the idea of having both TVs. Here's me trying not to fall over stuff, so I love the idea of being able to watch something on this TV and that TV at the same exact time, because why not? I'm going for sort of a like 90s rental store feel down here, so I think by having multiple TVs, I am accomplishing that. So as you can see, movie playing at the same exact time. And initially, I had it set up so I could watch either something on the standard definition or high definition on this TV. This is actually set up using this, it's called a VCR Rabbit. It's this really old technology. There's much easier ways that I could split a picture from my CRT to the HD. Much easier ways to do it, but I really enjoy using, I don't know if you can see it. I kind of have them a bit hidden now. But way back, let's see, right there, that is a VCR Rabbit. It's this thing that, from back in the day, back in like the 80s and 90s, which splits your VCR to two TVs, which is pretty cool. Again, old technology, but I find it fun to use. And it works. So again, I can always use it by watching standard definition on this TV and running it to that TV at the same exact time. And then finally, I got around to getting a HDMI splitter, so I was able to watch HDMI or HD on this TV and HD on that TV. So it was great. No matter what I wanted to watch, no matter what TV I was using, I could always play it on this TV as well. And that was awesome. I was really digging that. But then I got around to doing something else, and that was adding a TV on the corner over here. And I can't quite show you that yet. I'll explain why. So I had a CRT in that corner, and had it up on the wall. It was looking pretty nice. It had a very rental store sort of feel the way I had it set up. And again, it was a CRT TV that I had mounted up there, and it was working well. But unfortunately, I was only able to watch HD on this TV and that TV, or standard definition on this TV, and the TV I had over there. So I couldn't watch HD on the TV I had over here, and that was really bugging me. I had really no way of doing that. I mean, there were some ideas of how I could do it, but I was having issues with an HD to why am I forgetting what I want to say? To analog, HD to analog converters. It wasn't working properly, so I was having issues, and I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, so it eventually came down to the point where I knew I was going to get myself an HD TV for this corner, and it has finally happened, guys. There we go. Got myself a nice, small little, don't need anything big, small little HD TV for this corner of the library as well. So again, used to have a standard definition of CRT TV. It was just kind of like some boards going across here, and it would sit up there, which a lot of you guys didn't like when I initially said I was going to do this, and for one main reason, because it was very difficult for me to get to all these movies. The movies back here and up here, the TV kind of blocked them. A lot of you guys hated that, and to be honest, I didn't like it quite either. It always kind of bugged me that the titles that were behind the TV were a bit hidden, and if I needed to get to them, it was a little bit more difficult. As you can see now, no issues there, and I do apologize. I keep tripping over this a bit of amazingness. I haven't shown you guys this yet. I got myself a kick stool. This right here officially makes this a library, if you ask me. I love this. Get one of these if you have a library. It's awesome. So, yes, as you can see now, it is extremely easy for me to get to whatever I need to grab back here or up here, anything like that. Awesome. Even getting to my CDs up there, very easy as well. So now I have 3 TVs down here. Well, I mean, I always had 3 TVs going on at the same time. But now I can watch standard definition on that TV, and that TV all at the same time, which, again, I was always able to do. Or now I'm able to watch high definition on this TV, that TV, and that TV, which is so absolutely amazing. I am so excited about being able to do that. This is something I've always wanted to do. So no matter what I want to watch, no matter what format I want to watch, as long as I can watch it on one of these 2 TVs, I can watch it on these TVs at the same time as well. And that is fantastic. That's something I've always wanted to do down here ever since I first put a TV in over here. I've really wanted to make it so I could watch HD on it as well. And I just figured, well, why not get myself an actual HD TV? So it's just a small little HD TV. Nothing too fancy, but that's the way I wanted to go. The main issue I was having, and I'll show you guys this as well, was how to mount it. I ended up using this right here, and I'll explain that in a second. So I was looking at ceiling mounts for HD TVs, and they wanted like $100 for them online and in stores, which they really didn't have any in stores, but basically online they were asking like $100 for a ceiling mounted, a ceiling HD TV mount, which is insanely expensive, and wasn't going to pay that much. So I did a little jerry-rigging. This right here, this mount right there, I built myself. That is hand built, if you can't tell. What this is it's an old it's a flagpole. It's one of those flagpoles you would like mount onto the side of your house, and I was able to use that. All I had to do was drill a few holes into the metal. The screws, the holes up there were already there, obviously. That screw and that screw, I had to drill a hole through the metal there, and also through the pipe, so I could bolt that on. And then if you look on the back here, I can show this to you well. There we go. And then I also drilled some holes there and up there, and then just ran like brackets that screwed into the back of the TV, because as you guys know, the backs of the HD TVs have the screw hole areas, like the bolt hole areas, so you can use a mount. Well, I took advantage of that and just made my own. So this is my own mount that I made. As you can see, I got a standard cable, coax cable, and there's the HDMI cable running to the back of this. So yeah, I made my own. Why not? It works really, really well. This TV doesn't weigh very much either. This TV weighs a couple pounds. It's just a super light HD TV, because again, it's not very big. It's a small HD TV and just doesn't weigh very much. So very awesome. Again, I just figured, why pay $100 for something when I could go down to my workshop and see what I have, and ended up working out that I actually had something I could use to jerry-rig myself a ceiling mount from HDTV, and it works beautifully. So very cool, guys. Again, I am so excited about this. So what I actually use, I don't know if I've even really shown this to you guys yet. I showed to you a little bit, I guess, in my laboratory video. What I use to play something in HD on all 3 TVs, you guys already saw my rabbit. I also have this right here. This is an 8-port HDMI splitter. Yeah, I got me one of those. So I could technically split my HD 6 more times if I wanted to. I don't see myself ever doing that. I really have no need, I don't think. I mean, who knows? Maybe one day I'll want to do it. Maybe I'll put another TV down here somewhere. Who knows? But as of right now, I have no need for that. But I'm at least able to split it twice, which is nice. So that's awesome. So that really comes in handy. That is a really nice thing to have. Unfortunately, I do have a little bit of an audio issue. If I plug my Blu-ray player directly into here and then out to my TV and out to the other two TVs, I have an audio sync issue where I shouldn't even say audio sync. For some reason, like only one, it's like one, I guess, side of the speaker is playing. Like, if you guys know what I mean, like if you ever listen to music or something like that, you know, there's like kind of like right side audio and left side audio. Only one side of the audio will play. I don't know why that is. So the way to get around that is I use my original splitter I have here. This is how I used to split it, just two ways to both HD TVs. If I plug it into here, I plug the DVD player into here, split it to my main TV, and then split it to my splitter, I'm good to go. It works then. So I don't know what the issue is and why it doesn't work otherwise, but if I do it that way, it works. So kind of had to figure a way around that. I did read a lot on some online about some stuff about it all kind of also can depend on how you hook it up, like what cables you attach first. I've tried all different kind of configurations, did some stuff they said to do online. Nothing fixed that audio problem where only one side of the audio was playing. So I don't know what that was about, but nevertheless, I got things to work out well. So again, an 8-port HDMI splitter. I just sounds insane for me to say that I have an 8-port HDMI splitter. Like, what am I going to do with all those ports? I don't know, but it's cool to have. I'm only using 2 of them, but regardless, that is absolutely awesome. And that's how I split my HD. So very cool. Again, guys, I'm pretty excited about this. Did I mention Star Wars The Force Awakens was amazing? Such a good movie. You guys haven't seen this yet. See it. I was in love with it. And I can watch it on 3 TVs now. That is great. So again, guys, I am pretty darn excited about this. For those of you who wonder, I posted some photos about this on Instagram at cinemasickness.com and again, Facebook and Twitter. I actually run the cables. This right here is actually all the cables I have going from all this stuff here that has to run anywhere else. All go under here. So I have like a main power cable that I use that I have plugged into there's a outlet up in the Raptors there, which comes down in through there, and I got 2 HDMI cables going, and I got the cable for the Rabbit going on there as well, and they run up behind the shelves here. I did post photos of this yesterday, again on Instagram at cinemasickness.com and whatnot. These shelves can come completely out, so they're just screwed in. All these shelves, as you can see, they're in sections, and they're just all screwed together. In order to take them out, I just take the screws out, and this whole section, I mean, obviously I take all the DVDs off it, and then I just pop the whole section out, and I can do what I need to do. So that's how I run stuff underneath this, and then going up behind the shelf, and obviously the HD going to the original second HD TV comes up and then goes that way, and the other one goes that way and all the way around back to the TV in the back there. So there you go. I guess that's really about it, but I wanted to show this to you guys because I'm pretty excited. Again, this is something. Look at that Kylo Ren right there. Oh my god. I'm trying to talk to you guys and thinking about how much I want to rewatch this movie now. I'm going to watch this again, I think, actually. So, again, something I've really wanted to do for some time now. As I mentioned, I was already able to watch standard definition on all 3 TVs. But getting high definition to work on all 3 TVs wasn't working, and now it is. And that is great. So no matter what, I'm always good to go for watching whatever I want on these TVs and these TVs. So I will say at least one last thing before I go, guys, and that is, some of you guys ask me, wow, your power bill must be crazy. This is not the norm. So before I get comments on that, this is not the norm for me. What you're seeing right now is not what I usually have going on. This is more for, I'm shooting a video for you guys, I have friends and family over. Basically what I'm showing off the library is when I have all these TVs going. Or if I'm working on part of the library. If I'm over here putting stuff away or maybe rearranging my VHS or something like that and I want to watch a movie, I'll pop this TV on. In fact, if I'm doing that, I don't really even need to have this TV or this TV on. I could just simply have only this TV on. And I can watch something over here, or same thing, if I'm back here, maybe rearranging some of my Blu-rays, not a problem. I can have that TV going. and watch something on that. So I don't have all 3 TVs normally going at the same time. It's very rare for me that I do that. But again, if I need to run one of these TVs and I'm working on somewhere, I can have it playing. Or if I have friends and family over and I'm just showing off the library, you know, in a video, or again, to friends and family, I'll have them all going at the same time. So before I get comments, just want to let you guys know, this is not the norm. I do not have these playing at the same time, usually. So, all right, again, that is it, guys. So, like I always say, I thank you guys so much for checking this video out. But you hit that like button down below. Leave some comments if you have any questions on how I got this all to work. I think I explained pretty well how I hooked this all up and how everything's running. But if you guys have any questions whatsoever, feel free to ask them down below. So again, hit that like button. And if you want to see a brand new video from me every single day, then hit the subscribe button and you will get one. So, all right, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. And I will see you all later. I'm going to go watch some more Force Awakens. Man, this movie's good. See you guys. Bye.